Hey guys, welcome back, or hello if you're new. If you're new and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to follow me over on Instagram, I will have that right here for you. Today I have an exciting video. We're going to be testing out some brand new drugstore makeup. So it's drugstore / affordable makeup. I did pick up 2 or 3 things from Ulta as well. I feel like there's not too much new things out there, but there is definitely enough to create a full face. So I wanted to go ahead and do that today. And if you guys are new here, I do like to do these videos pretty frequent, whether that be full face of high end, full face of just drugstore, or a kind of a mixture of both. I have some new things from Covergirl, Physicians Formula. We got some Morphe, some Maybelline. I want to let you know before we start, I tried filming this video yesterday and my power went out completely all day long in the middle of filming this. So you will see some of these products were already opened and used, and that's because I did film this yesterday, but I feel like it's actually better that way because now I can give you a little bit more of an in-depth opinion and review on these products. I still wanted to create this video. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna jump into testing new makeup. All right, so we're gonna jump into doing the base first. I'm gonna go in with both of these primers today. So this one is by Covergirl. It's the Simply Ageless Blurring Serum. You can use it prior to any type of makeup or just in your skincare, or if you just wanna leave the house and have like a blurred effect on your face, that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna use this for my like T-zone area where I have enlarged pores. I have this primer right here, which is by Makeup Revolution. It is a glass skin primer for ultimate dewy skin. Look at that packaging, super cute. I don't know how new this actually is, but a lot of these products are new out there, but some of them are new for myself as well. So just wanted to point that out there. But I saw it in Ulta and I thought it was super cute looking. It's really thick. It's supposed to give a really hydrated, dewy, of course, dewy look to this skin, but very nourished. Glass skin is totally eye-opening for me. My eyes literally light up when I see that. So I definitely wanted to try this out, but I knew it wasn't going to be pore filling. So that's why I'm going to go in with this one. And it's just like your typical moisturizer kind of consistency, a little bit thick-like. And I'm just going to pop that right in here. Oh, it feels really cooling as well. I'm gonna take a little bit of the glass skin primer. Very tacky. Kind of has a little bit of a fragrance as well. I'm just gonna pop it right here. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, that is super, super glass-like and kind of feels a little bit oily-like. Definitely has like a slick to it. It doesn't feel too tacky or hard. It feels really like slippery. So I hope that's going to be okay with the product I'm gonna go in with right now, which is going to be a new foundation. It just kind of feels like a primer oil. Next up, we're gonna go in with this new foundation from Morphe, and this is the Hint Hint Skin Tint. Tongue twister. This is going to be sheer to medium coverage, and it is supposed to just be like a very your skin but better kind of foundation. I want to say it's going to be like a tinted moisturizer, but I could be wrong. I picked mine up in the shade Hint of Almond, and I picked it up from Ulta. I really hope that that works okay with the primer situation we have working with. So I'm going to shake it up quite a bit just because it is more of a water-based foundation, and from what I hear, you can even hear it, I feel like it's not going to be a ton of coverage. I personally love a natural kind of skin-like look, so I feel like I'm going to love this. I'm going to use it with just a sponge today, and I'm actually going to go in with the new Sonia Kashuk one that I picked up from Target in my last Target haul. And I'm just going to put a few drops and then go in with the sponge. I don't know if this shade is going to be like perfect for me. I just kind of went with what I thought. Start by blending this into the skin. Honestly, it looks really pretty right away. Wow. For shade, actually I did a pretty good job picking out that shade. Definitely matching my neck completely. Actually looks like nothing's on my skin, but it's like an even coverage, which is crazy. So that's really cool. I'm gonna keep on blending this. Wow, as far as shade goes though, that's like a pretty spot on match for me. Okay. It doesn't really have too strong of a scent. I do smell a little bit of something, but it's nothing crazy or like overpowering. And I'm looking really dewy right now. So I'm just gonna blend this down to the neck, but honestly looks pretty good, feels pretty good. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So coverage is definitely like a natural wear like it claims, but I will probably like bronze this up a little bit, and we will probably set it down with pressed powder because I have a new one from Covergirl, so we're gonna see about that. But honestly, right now, looks pretty darn good, pretty healthy like. It was a little bit up there in price, I will say, $17, so yeah, a little shocked about that, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna keep on applying this all over the face. I feel like it got a little bit lighter, if that's even possible, I don't know. I'm with this concealer and hopefully it will adjust itself. I did use this yesterday, like I said in that video I tried to film, so you will see it is used. This is the Physicians Formula New Natural Defense Concealer with SPF 30 in here. It does have blue light protection in here as well as 30 SPF, and it's pollution defense filter as well. So it's actually gonna be like beneficial for your skin, which is really cool. So I'm gonna go in with this. This is in the shade Light Medium. What I thought was really cool and intriguing about this product is this little applicator at the bottom, which it was white yesterday, but the concealer will come out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it right underneath my eyes. The shade might be a little bit too dark for me. They didn't have a very large shade range, at least in store. So it might be a little bit too dark, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply it here, a little bit here, and here. My face definitely feels really dewy and kind of like an oily-ish feel. So I'm not sure if it's the foundation or the primer. Honestly, wouldn't really recommend the glass primer with that foundation. That was my bad. I didn't realize. Okay, so this is what we are working with right now. I don't think it looks too bad. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this translucent powder from Hard Candy, Sheer Envy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop a little bit in the cap. I'm gonna actually use a brush instead of the sponge today. Oh, it doesn't look too bad actually. I don't know if I would necessarily use this powder to put like as like a baking powder, but for what I just did, I think that looks pretty good. The concealer didn't really cover up too much of my darkness right here. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this powder from Covergirl. This is part of their Clean Fresh line. It's the Healthy Look Pressed Powder. I'm gonna use the shade Medium. Really cute packaging. I love the baby pink kind of color. I really wanna set down a little bit extra that foundation. That foundation would be awesome if you are looking for a very sheer amount of coverage, still looking like your skin but better, and you want an overall dewy look. I think that honestly is not bad. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Light in that and just kind of put a little bit underneath my contour area. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the new CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Bronzer. Super pretty. It is in the shade 390 Sunset Glitz. This one does have a little bit of shimmer to it, so just letting you know. Oh, that's really pretty actually. It has a lot of pigments. It doesn't look super crazy, and it also doesn't have a super amount of, you know, glisten to it. I'm just gonna be using stamping motions though, just because of the dewiness we have underneath it. I don't wanna drag it. Tapping motions will ensure it won't go anywhere and you're kind of keeping everything down in place and not dragging. I'm gonna spritz my face with the Clean Fresh from CoverGirl. This is the Prep, Set, and Water Mist. It's gonna be helpful for glowing skin and just keep you hydrated. So I like to do a spray in between makeup, before makeup, after makeup. This one has a citrus scent. Definitely can smell it and it feels great. It has a really nice fine mist on it as well. For my eyes today, I'm gonna go in with the new Catrice Cosmetics Insta Bay eyeshadow palette. Now, like I said, I did use it or tried to use it yesterday, so I kind of dabbled in a few of the shades, and actually I did drop mine and one fell out and broke. So that's my fault, but I still am fairly new with it. So it is new to me. I'm gonna start off with that light beige tone and just put that all over my eye so we can kind of set it down. It is in the shade Repost. Really pretty nude shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Facetune, which is a like light brown shade. And it is matte. This palette has matte and shimmers and a little bit of glitter, which is perfect. I honestly love when palettes are equally distributed like that. And it's definitely more on the natural tone, which is my cup of tea. If you're new and you haven't noticed, I do love a overall natural look. Of course, I love dabbling and playing with color and, you know, super glam looks, but I'm a big lover of natural glam. So yeah, I'm just gonna run this from inner to outer in my crease. Just kind of get a transition going, super natural. This shade is pretty pigmented as well, so that's great. And I'm gonna bring it out by my brow. I wanna try these lid paints, and it says it is a highly pigmented, waterproof, crease-proof, fade-proof lid paint. Creamy, lightweight formula, 140. So I'm going to apply it to my hand first. Ooh. That's really pretty. Very pigmented, like it says, totally a high pigment. I'm gonna keep it in the center and use another one into the inner section. And I'm actually gonna use my finger to pat. I'm gonna go with the shade Darling, which is a lighter shade. I like how cute and like little they are, and you don't need a lot, I don't think, so that's great. I'll pop that in the inner corner and I will blend right after I apply it. I think you can wear these on their own. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, is it like a kind of eyeshadow that you're gonna put on underneath the eyeshadow as like a base? Because I don't really know. It says can be worn alone or as a base, so that's good. I'm actually gonna keep it like this, and I'm obsessed with these like tones, so definitely my vibe. Tap a little bit more of this. Oh my god, this is making me so excited for fall. I feel like it looks like it's almost a fall look. I'm excited. Then go back in with that Catrice palette and use one of these highlighting shades called #EOTD. It's more of like a gold. And I'm gonna pop that right on top of that gold lid paint. Wow, that really like pulled the color. Super pretty, that lid paint. Really recommend that. Like it says, it can be worn alone or under, and I think I like it better under, but even this color right here that's alone looks pretty to me. A little bit of that light brown shade again, and put it more towards the outer section and blend out, just to like finish that off so it doesn't look harsh. I also have this new palette from Covergirl. It's the True Naked Desert Glamping palette. It's a little mini palette, super cute for travel, I think. And I'm gonna be using this orangey shade right here on top of the burnt lid paint that we used, just a little bit, and a little bit of a deeper color underneath. And I think we're good with that. I don't wanna add too much today. I'm gonna take a little bit of that lighter lid paint and apply it to my brow bone, just as a little bit of a highlight. All right, so hopping back into the face, I'm gonna go in with this blush from Covergirl. This is the True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush. It is brand new. It's in the shade Sweet Seduction. Super pretty. A little bit more of like your deeper mauve-y blush, and it has a little bit of a shimmer tone to it. And like an upwards motion. Ooh, really pretty. I would say it's really pigmented, so keep in mind to like just add a little bit as you go. So I'm just using that brush we use for the powder and kind of diffusing it a little. But keep in mind about that. For a little bit of highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the new Catrice Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. This is the newest one that I do own right now. So I'm gonna spritz my face using a little bit of the Covergirl again. Just gonna add a little bit today. I don't wanna go overboard. So I'm just gonna start here. Really pretty though. It's a very light highlighter, but it's not too bad. It's not like making streaks on my face or like a stripe. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go in with a new pair of lashes today. I'm not sure if these are super new on the market, but they are new for me. They do say new on the box, so they have to be fairly new. They're the Kiss Lash Couture Luxe Extensions in the style Royal Silk. Honestly, these look like lash extensions to me, and the curl of them just looks incredible. They look like they're going to be my new favorite lash. So we're gonna go ahead and apply them. I like them. They definitely look like lash extensions to me. They have that vibe. They're still natural yet glam, if that makes sense. I really do like them. I just feel like they're kind of, maybe I need to trim them a little bit more. I did trim the outer corner just a tad, but sometimes I trim lashes like a lot because I have small eyes. So I don't know, I feel like they're okay right now, but I'm gonna pop on some new mascara. This is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Mascara. Very simple, pink and white, very nice. And this is the wand on it. It has a little bit of a curve, which is nice. I like when mascara wands actually have that. Go with the curl of the lash. So I'm gonna start with just the root, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the bottom. Oh, I like it for the bottom because it's really hooking on with the little curve. So for lips, I'm gonna go in with both of these products. This is the newest lip liner that I own. I don't have a brand spanking new one. I don't think anyone launched a new lip liner, so we're just gonna go in with this one. And then I did pick up this new e.l.f. lip balm that I'll put right on top of it for a little bit of a gloss. Apply this lip liner first. Now to go right over top of that for more of a glossy appearance, use the e.l.f. lip balm. Super cute packaging. I'm gonna squeeze it out. Ooh, whoa, it's like really hard to squeeze out. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit on my finger. Ooh, really pretty actually. It smells so like peaches, like on point. It has a really pretty shine. I'm gonna quickly go in and set my makeup using this new Maybelline Glass Spray. This is supposed to give a really dewy look to the skin, very glass-like, and it's going to set the makeup as well because it is a setting spray, and it says shake well. Pretty. It smells so good. I don't even know what this smells like. Smells so, so good. I'm gonna take that sponge that we used before and kind of just lightly blot. And once I've done that, that pretty much wraps up using all of these new products. The concealer is definitely like a no for me. This primer right here is definitely, you have to use with caution, and you have to be careful with how much you're applying because it definitely is more oily like. And with this foundation, it just did not work the best. The foundation is a yes for me, but I would be careful with the way I apply it. So like I said, I wouldn't use it with that primer. I would use more of a pore filling, mattifying primer, and a little bit of this and call it a day. Covergirl bronzer and blush, very nice. And the paints, awesome. As well as the Catrice eyeshadow palette, I really did like that as well. The only thing I would say I wouldn't pick up from this whole thing would be the concealer from Physicians Formula. Not my vibe. Love the brand, don't love the product. So yeah, I believe that is all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm gonna have them all linked below. I'll let you know down there as well which ones I would recommend. I don't think it looks terrible, but it's definitely not what I thought it was gonna look like. So I believe that is all for this video. I hope you still enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.